Hiya, Lynn here. Gonna play Resident Evil 1 Remake, Remaster, Remake I think. And I'm gonna try and do a bit of a tutorial for you. How best to go about playing the game, the best order to play the game, more than killing the enemies. So I will be playing a new game. I've become kind of obsessed with this game, so I have played it numerous times. As this is a tutorial for more order of gameplay and how to complete the puzzles and the missions, I'm going to play it on very easy. Most games you would think would be easy, normal and hard, but with Resident Evil 1 it is actually very easy, and normal. There are differences between very easy and normal. On very easy you get more chances to save. However, I have discovered that I don't have to save so often. You get the same enemies on easy as you do on very easy, but you get more enemies on normal as you do on the other two difficulties. I will try my best to inform you of where extra enemies will be. Excuse me. But like I said, this is more a how-to guide rather than a fighting guide, so I will be doing it on very easy. So we have the choice of Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine. Chris Redfield is stronger on higher difficulties. He takes less damage than Jill on higher difficulties. On lower difficulties, Jill can take quite a bit more damage, especially on very easy. Chris also only has 6 inventory slots, which makes it a little bit more coming and going from the storage boxes for Chris, as opposed to Jill having 8 inventory slots, so less chances, less running back to your inventory box to store stuff. I will of course be using Jill with her 8 inventory slots, and like I said, on very easy she can take more hits. I will use traditional Jill Valentine as opposed to Resurrection Jill Valentine. I think this is the Jill Valentine from Resurrections 1. As you can see, she's a member of the BSAA, so that would be after Resident Evil 3 and from Resurrections 1. But we'll use traditional, original Stars Jill for this tutorial, and in we go. Enjoy the intro.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
This way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
All right. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp. Dining room.
Mr. states the obvious. So, here we are. A couple of things about that intro before we get going. One, why did Jill just stand there and watch Joseph being devoured by the dogs and not fire her gun? 2, where did Chris go? 3, how could that gunshot be Chris if he didn't come in the main door with them? Anyway, so here we go. There are ribbons on the table. In original Resident Evil, you require ribbons to save. On very easy, you get 6 at a time. But on easy and normal, you will only get 3. So be aware of how many times you save. You don't want to run out of ribbons at, dodgy times and dangerous times. I'm going to save for the first time here, and you'll see my saves that I previously have already done. Those 2 are very easy Jill playthroughs. This one is an easy playthrough. And that one is a normal playthrough that I'm going to overwrite and abandon. And as you can see, I've played Chris on very easy 3 times. I'm going to overwrite this one. And off we go. So, back to another cutscene.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Looks like paint.
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this.
What, in case it
Let's
turns
just
into
hope it's
something
not
other than blood?
Chris's.
And how are you going to tell if it's Chris's? Or are you that close? Really? So here we go. Now this plaque on the wall here can be taken as an item, but it will not be used for quite some time, so just leave it where it is. So we're going to go through this door here and activate an extremely classic moment from the original game that I'm sure terrified most people playing the game in 1996. This was, however, before my time as a gamer, or just before my time as a gamer, and I started with Nintendo. So, there we go. Classic. You, however, do not need to waste ammo on this guy. Obviously, don't let him catch you. Go back into the dining room, activate yet another cutscene.
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it! What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Better to use Barry's unlimited ammo than your limited ammo right now. So we have to return to the main hall and report our findings to Wesker. We'll find out what that is later.
Wesker! Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Here for this part, you're expected to, I mean, you can explore if you wish, but if you go down these stairs here, it wraps around behind the staircase, come back up the other side, you will activate the cutscene.
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
And here we go. He went that way, we're going this way. And also a handy little tip for later encounter, or next encounter with Barry, is to keep an empty slot in your inventory, and you'll find out why when that encounter happens. As you can see, the statue in the middle of the room has a shiny in it. This game is very much geared towards no offence, people with ADHD, items will shine, so shiny is your friend. So hop over this cabinet, but don't go along the corridor just yet. Push the cabinet over to the statue. As you can see, there's a mark in the floor. It's obviously been done before. Pop up on the cabinet, and in the vase, you have a map of the first floor of the mansion. And yes, it looks very intimidating, very extensive, but not so much. It's not too bad. We'll come out of there, hop back down off the cabinet, and push the cabinet back to its original position. Push the cabinet, Jill, thank you. The camera angles can sometimes be frustrating, the fixed camera angles, but it was 1996 when they made it. So tracking cameras were not invented at the time. I think it was quite some time before tracking cameras were made for console. So anyway, here we have another shiny object. This is our defensive weapon. Luckily, defensive weapons don't go into your main inventory, as it explains here. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape if the enemy grabs you from behind. To equip your defensive item, go to the status screen and then select an item from the defense item menu, then select the equip command. If your defensive item mode is set to manual in the control settings, you must press left button to use the defensive item. I, however, have mine on automatic. So if we go into our menu here, you can see, if you come to the side, you have your defensive items are separate, daggers, and there's a taser, which you require battery packs for. You'll find them later. So here we are, we're going to get ourselves another zombie tutorial, I suppose, or a lone zombie tutorial. I might be able to juke him, but he may grab me. This is the same on all difficulty settings, including a Chris playthrough. Shoot him. Put him down and leave. Jump back over the cabinet, and that is his forever home. You haven't actually killed him. He will be able to get back up and continue being a regular zombie. The aim of the game is to not create Crimson Heads. Crimson Heads run. Crimson Heads are very fast and dangerous. But this guy is now trapped in here and he can't get us. He can't get out, and that's his forever home now. So there is a door here, but we do not have the key for it just yet. We were really only here for the, at the moment, here for the map and the little zombie tutorial with the defensive item tutorial. We now need to acquire the sword key. So we're going to come back out of here, and we're going to ignore what Barry said, and we're going to return to the dining room. This isn't exactly going to be a flawless playthrough or tutorial. Sometimes I still get caught, sometimes still mess up. But as I would recommend not killing zombies until a certain point, and don't take items until you have at least found your item box. So we're going to go back into this corridor. At the far end of this corridor there is a zombie straight ahead of us, but if we ignore him, he'll happily live there for most of the game until we require taking him out. This is the body of Kenneth from the beta team that we're looking for and here to rescue. He fortunately does not ever become a zombie, but if you can get it to activate, your comrade Kenneth. Looks like he's holding something. We'll take it. It's a film that belonged to Kenneth. You need a video player to see what's recorded on it. And it's a long time before that happens. So we are going to go through this door because it is unlocked. And we're going to come along here. Now here on this table there is ammunition. Take that. In this corner, that guy disappears. I have a couple of theories of where he goes. I'll tell you about them later. So here we are. Resident Evil staple is our herbs. And that word would be herb. Herb. For any Americans who are watching. There is an H at the beginning of that word, making it herb, not herb. Anyway, apologies. So you can combine herbs. Combining 2 herbs will take you from caution to fine. We could even heal you from danger to caution, possibly danger to fine. If you add a 3rd green herb to this concoction, it will make a full heal. We will find detailed instructions on how to use herbs in a little while. So that guy is nothing to worry about. He goes away. Gets replaced by crows somehow. Anyway, going through this door here. Now, through this door, there is already a crimson head. If you can see from his feet, he is red. He will not stand up until you're ready to go through that door there. I highly recommend having your shotgun for that moment. And yes, there are herbs, but I'm not collecting them right now because lack of space. There's another zombie here, and I've wasted time, so he's gonna grab me. And there's your defensive dagger. Get past him and leave him alive. As I said, try to keep zombies alive as long as possible to avoid creation of crimson heads. Collect this arrow, we'll examine it in a second. And there's ammo here, which will combine with the ammo we already have. Now we could go back the way we came and try to avoid the large man, but we can take another route to avoid him through this door here. And here we are, and as you can see there's a shadow of a zombie up here on this balcony, and this is the balcony above the dining room. Earlier we heard a door open and the sound of a zombie. That was this guy here. Just play Ring-a-Ring-a-Rosie with him. He's not really a threat. And this door will take us out to above the main entrance where we came in. As you can see down here, the main hall. What we want to do is go through, this is a door here and it leads to the yard. It leads to the yard / garden. Or, well, it's a graveyard. It must be like the, I don't know, the Spencer family graveyard. Kinda creepy. And out here, usually on normal, not on, as I've discovered, not on very easy or easy, but on normal there are 2 zombies out here. There's one guy around about here And there's another large man over here. So be aware of that. In this corner there are shotgun shells, but we do not have a shotgun or space for them, so just leave them there for now. Here we have, wrong button, there we are, a tomb engraved with the picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. So we have an arrow. If we examine our arrow, golden arrow, arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Remove the arrowhead. The arrowhead is made of peridot, which is how that word is pronounced, sometimes referred to as the poor man's emerald. Also, fun fact, is the birthstone for the month of August, making it my birthstone. So if we use this item now in the indentation, it will open the tomb. And we will go down into the tomb. And we will encounter our first main puzzle. These four faces require 4 masks. This is what we're collecting, is the masks to go on each of these faces. To open that hanging coffin up there. We'll get more information here on this podium pedestal. A book is fitted perfectly into the indentation. Will you take the book? Yes, we will take the book. We'll come into our inventory and examine the book. The Book of Curses. If we spin the book to the back, we find our key. This is our sword key. It says mansion key, but if you spin the key around, if you examine the key, it will have a sword on the back. So anyway, Book of Curses. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, and a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see no evil, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken from the coffin above our heads. Luckily as well, the book goes into your files here. Kenneth's film, Book of Curses, so you can examine them there if you wish. We'll examine the key. If we spin the key round, there is the sword, making it for sword doors, which is now our next destination. On normal, you could attempt to avoid the 2 zombies that are here. Like I said, try not to kill many zombies. If you can avoid them, that all the better. Some areas are a bit more cramped, and taking out the zombies would be beneficial for later on in the game. So we are going to go back into the room where we acquired our map. And we're going to unlock the door in there with our key. Like I said, that guy is now trapped back there. This is forever home. We've used the mansion key and we're coming through this door here.